Hello, so I am in my little nursery area and I just wanted to introduce you to my channel, my mini nursery that I'm working on. My goal is to eventually move these plants to my homestead, so my little mini homestead that I'll have. So I'll tell you more about that in another video, but let's just look here. We have the banana plant. Look how big that is, guys. So I will be talking about how I care for these plants in these little pots. Do apologize for the background noise. For building a house next door. Then over here in this bucket we are looking at the little tiny bananas. I'm not sure what the exact name of this one is. I'll insert it if I remember, or you can just ask in the comment section. I'll insert it. This is the smaller bananas, those little mini bananas. Then over here we have corn. I had a lot more, about double the size that's in here, but they didn't all survive. They got beaten out with a lot of rain, and I'm just seeing how best I can grow them, under what conditions they grow. I do set this one here is leaning over. Probably need to get it a little stem to hold it up, but this one is looking strong, as you can see. And in here we have Guinean weed. I'm not sure if you know what Guinean weed is. For those of you who know, go ahead and put what it is in the comment section. But also I'll just say that it is a healing herb. A lot of persons with ailments like cancer and high cholesterol, they'll feed on this. It is pretty potent, has a strong smell, and it's usually used to make herbal teas. Then over here I have a pumpkin. Now, as we know, pumpkins need space to run, and this isn't sufficient, but it's just so beautiful. I don't have any space for it to run. I could have put it on something else for it to run properly, but I just didn't have the time, so I thought, okay, I'll just use this as a little decorative piece for my garden. And I clip off the little excessive plants that are on there, but I'll be doing another video of how to care for these, and one where I'm actually focusing on making sure that my pumpkin plant fruits. Right, so I'll get the right runner trellis for it to run on, and then we'll see more about that. Then I'm gonna go over here and give you a little bit more. I'm gonna put this video on pause so that I'm not pulling myself in the chair that I'm sitting in in the background, adding to the noise that's already there. Alright, before I do that, I forgot to let you guys know that I do have a avocado plant here that I got from Portland, Oregon. I did a scrape test on the stem. It is still strong. I think what I did was to spray too much of a concentration of neem oil with water on it, so when the sun hit it, the leaves just ended up looking really distressed. Right, so I'm gonna pop over to the other side. I'll be right back. Alright, so in this bucket here we have sweet potato in this bucket as well, and then we have some stronger sweet potatoes growing in here. These ones are a little bit stunted because they were in a little small container just to keep them alive, so their growth rate is a little bit slower than the other plant. Do you see my banana tree shooting out all the way over here? And do you see this other shoot right here? This is from the smaller banana sucker. Do you see that? So I'm gonna have to move that soon. And then over here I have, in this blue bucket, sapodilla or naseberry seedlings. I think I have 3 or 2 in there. And then over that side I have jackfruit seedlings in that red bucket. Right, and then behind the sweet potatoes we have potatoes growing in here, hoping that it will do well. And then finally I have here plantain. So I love plantain, so I'm hoping that this one unwraps and starts shooting in the next few weeks. Right, I'll take you over to the other side of my little nursery. Alright, so in this pot here we have coconuts. So I will show you videos on how to turn your coconuts from the supermarket into actual coconut seedlings that you can plant that will eventually look like this. I'll have videos like that. This one here that's looking so straggly is a moringa plant that I bought because it's not really frequent in my area. It's not popular in my area. So I'm gonna repot it soon. It was looking way more distressed, so I'm trying to bring it back to life before I take it out of that. Then over here, this is the sour tamarind. I bought this tamarind candy, and then I was told from a video that tamarinds last a long time. They can last up to 6 months or a year, the seeds. So what I did was, it only had one seed in it. So I took that seed out, scraped around the seed, the edges of the seed, and I'll do a video on that as well. And then I wrapped that seed in a wet napkin, well, a damp napkin, and then I put it in a Ziploc bag for several days. And then by the second week, it started shooting, and I was able to plant it. Then over here, we have Akki. This is the Akki plant. I'm hoping that I'll be able to successfully grow this into a big fruiting tree, and I'll continue sizing up the buckets until I can move it on my homestead that I'm working on. And then I'm gonna go around here and then show you my tomato plants. It has 2 shooting tomatoes. 2 tomato plants growing off here. It does look discolored, guys, because what I did was, you see it's still green, it's still healthy. I put a higher concentration of neem oil and water. So neem gets rid of bugs and insects, but the concentration was too strong, so that's what kind of discolored some of my leaves, as well as the stems of the tomato plant. And then over here we have Haitian mango that I have in this bucket, and then I have more mangoes that I'm seeding as well, and I'll do videos on that. But I just wanted to show you guys that you can grow what you eat. I'll have videos that shows you how to seed things, your favorite fruits after you've eaten them, how to go about making them, seeding them, actually preparing them for planting and growing them and caring for them. So if you're interested in more of these videos, stay tuned and let me know what type of videos you'd like, and I'll work on those. All right, and just again, I'm in zone 8B, and watch me grow what I eat. Join me on this journey, and thanks for watching. Bye.